It's Spalat time!
Today, 12 brave young warriors will enter the Splatalot grounds to go head-to-head with the dastardly, despicable defenders as they battle it out to capture the highly coveted crown of Splatalot.
Will the defenders keep the castle safe from the attackers and protect the kingdom of Splatalot, or will the attackers reign victorious?
So, who will tumble, who will tilt, who will teeter, and who will go? Not! Hello, I'm not Dom.
And I'm not Dick.
And this isn't Blue Peter.
Now, what else is this not?
Oh, well, that'd take too long. Much easier to say that this is Splatalot, the modern-day medieval game show that pits 12 feisty young attackers against an evil bunch of moat-dwelling defenders.
The prize at the end of all of this is the much-treasured crown of Splatalot. Yes, by the end of the show, there will be a new king or queen in town.
But we don't just hand the crown over to any Tom, Dick or Dom, no. They have to earn it over 3 challenging rounds.
Round 1, the moat challenge. Only the 6 fastest will survive.
Round 2, escape the stockade. Only 4 will succeed.
And round 3, the grand final, where there can be only one winner. And that's not what Splatalot isn't. Pardon? Double negative.
Oh, OK. So should I or shouldn't I suggest that we don't not take a look at the first round in more detail?
No, I suggest we shouldn't not.
Right. Well, while I work out what that means, here's the moat challenge in more detail.
We begin with the baffling barrels. Then it's up the slippery slope to the terrifying rolling mace.
Keep an eye out for the Splatzuka, though.
Then it's down the impossible incline and across the beastly battle axes.
This time you'll have a high-powered water cannon for company.
Then it's over the rope bridge of disaster.
And onto the perilous pole vault to complete the course at the castle entrance.
You'd think that would be challenging enough.
But think again, because this show isn't just about the attackers.
No. It's also about this lot.
Please welcome the Splatalot defenders. They're lean, mean, and generally unclean. In round 1, the defenders will be the crafty and cranky Croc Nest, the feathery bird-brained Kookaburra,
I'm gonna be the thorn in your side.
and finally, our prickly friend Thorn.
Do you think they remember each other's birthdays?
I doubt they can remember each other's names, but they never forget they're here to slow down the attackers.
Talking of which, here's Marco.
Red oranges! Woo!
Marco, full of energy. Remember, this is against the clock.
It's time you took a swim in the moat.
No, there's no time for... Oh.
Yes, it looks like there is time. You know, he really shouldn't listen to Thorn.
Now, what mood is Kookaburra in?
Marco, how you doing there, buddy? That's good. Looking forward to blasting you today.
Well, he's polite enough, but that's usually just the kook before the storm.
That's what I'm talking about, Thorny. That's how we roll.
Well, Marco's getting splatted, but he's made it to the mace.
My
Thank
name
you.
is Thorn, not Thorny.
Okay, I apologise for that, Thorny. I mean Thorn.
Oh, dearie me, Thorny not happy with Kooky. And now Marco's... Oh, he's in the lentils.
Full marks to the mace for leaving its mark on Marco.
Do you want to bump fists?
Why not?
Yes!
Well, they seem to have made up. Time for Croc Nest to get involved.
Hi, Marco.
Marco now has 3 defenders to worry about. Ooh, Flappy Flag Strangler!
Eesh, now, what was Marco thinking? He leaps for the battle axes, but he's nowhere near and dives straight into the moat wall.
An impressive dive. Pointless, but impressive.
Well, he's OK for now, but Kookaburra is splatting him repeatedly.
Bad luck, Marco. Kook's already in the zone.
Yes! Oh, thank you.
Not sure if Marco should be lying down on the job, though.
Looks like you've got something on your face. Want me to wash it off for you?
Marco getting lippy. Oh, grubby Twizzler.
Now he's getting slippy.
And that's why they named it the Rope Bridge of Disaster.
Come on, Marco, just a polo to go.
You're in my territory now. How do you like it?
You mean apart from the water cannon, the slippery pole and the moat?
He's still on there. He's still holding on.
Indeed he is, and Marco holds on to finish in a reasonable time of 5:31.
That could be good enough.
See you next time.
I'll see you on the next level.
Here's Julian. He likes juggling. How about barreling?
Hogwash! Julian slips at the last barrel. It's like falling at the first hurdle, but totally different.
The slope, Kook and Thorn await.
How you doing, brother?
Welcome, Julian. Do you think you're tough enough for the crowd?
Basildon! Thorn and Kook both testing Julian in their own sweet way.
But Julian is passing the test. Look at him go. He's over the mace.
But he's overshot the incline, the fuzz dangler.
Yep, you pass one test, then find an even harder one just round the corner.
But he's made it to the perilous pole vault.
Give him some of that shower power.
Hope you can swim.
Well, he might not need to. Oh, baldy ding-dang flip-flops.
Yes, well, he may have fallen at the last, but he crosses the finishing line with a time of 5:50.
No, it didn't quite look like that.
Lime green rice!
Well, Danielle seems to be a colourful character.
Danielle, welcome to the castle.
Redditch!
How are you, Danielle?
Do you think Cook really cares?
Of course he does. He really cares about knocking Danielle off that mace. Monkey fillet!
Well, Cook actually misses Danielle, but that mace never misses a chance to throw someone into the moat. At the incline now. Cook fires and hits. Danielle runs, trips, grubby wizard.
In slow motion, it's quite a graceful little dive. Shame that counts for nothing.
Well, Danielle graced us with her presence for 9 minutes and 25 seconds, which could well put her in the danger zone.
All right, bikes!
Well, he also rode across the barrels and up the slope.
But he's losing his balance on the mace. Crab nuts!
Yeah, defend the castle, Croc.
I'm trying.
See this girl here? She's silent, but she's deadly.
Yeah, just like a fart, buddy.
Croc not happy with that remark.
Wiggy! Travis also overshoots the incline.
No one's made it over yet.
So, do you think you're going to be the king of this castle then?
Really?
Well, tell us then.
Well, padoing! Describe that move.
Well, it was part kangaroo, part duckbill platypus.
Or platiroo for short.
Better run, Travis.
Skip it, there he goes. Flail, flail.
Well, Cook's right. A lot of flailing than a lot of falling.
But far from failing, Travis finishes in 5 minutes dead. Well, when I say dead, I don't mean them.
Here's our fifth attacker, Jenn, now on the slope.
Slowly, slowly. Catchy monkey! 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 Monkey!
If you could just stay still so I can do another one, please.
Come on, you stop doing.
Well, Jenn, there's your answer. He won't stop doing it.
Here she is at the mace, and beefy milkshake!
Now, Jen's into circus skills, but that mace sure isn't clowning around.
Have you ever thought about running away to the circus?
So will she come a cropper at the choppers? Bangle whap!
What circus skills does she have exactly? Oh, great. Not funny.
No one's laughing at that time either. Jenn is the second fastest so far.
Beware the Unitard!
Hi, Dominic.
Hello.
No, the attacker's name is Dominic Versprung.
His name's Dominic Vullsprung.
Oh dear, this could be a long round.
All right, Dominic.
Cook aims, fires, and... Alfreton!
Another perfect splat from Cook.
Dominic?
Yes?
Attacker Dominic, almost over the mace, but squinty glut!
Almost over. That's just a kind way of saying in the moat, isn't it?
How will he cope with Croc Ness?
Want a nice shower?
It's the nice bit I'm having trouble with.
Well, Dominic's just having trouble with the bridge.
How about want a nasty cold shower to force you off the already difficult road bridge? That's what she should have said.
Meanwhile, Dom has finished with a time of 5:25.
So we're halfway through round 1, and 5 of our attackers have posted times under 6 minutes.
Travis leads with a time of 5 minutes dead.
He's not dead.
And Danielle is in danger with 9:25.
But at this stage of the competition, no one is safe. Remember, only the 6 fastest go through, with 6 more attackers to come. It's anyone's game.
Yes, it's on a knife edge, not to mention a barrel edge, a rolling mace edge, a moat edge, and a battle axe edge.
Wow, this show's so edgy. So let's look at the first half in more depth. Travis is currently the fastest with a time of 5 minutes.
He also is now affectionately known as Platy-Roo.
Jenn is in second place.
And now has a bit of a reputation for clowning around.
Take it off. But Danielle is in the danger zone.
She likes lime green rice, but won't like her time of 9 minutes 25.
That's the first half in more depth.
Wouldn't it just be easier to show the leaderboard again?
Oh, yes. Right.
So, confirmation that Travis is in the lead, but then there's quite a gap between the rest and Danielle, who's in that vulnerable 6th place.
Yes, with only 50 seconds separating the top 5, it's all too close to call.
Yeah, and I think we're too close to the camera now. Come on, back it up.
No, too close, I tell you.
Okay, so while Dom calms down, let's return to the moat. The defenders are ready, and so is our next attacker, Sydney.
That's my favourite battle cry so far. Nice one, Sid.
It's Sydney. And she crosses the barrels like the true banana warrior that she is.
Woo! Sydney, you're a fast one.
I suspect Cook has plans to slow her down.
Cheadle!
How are you? My name's Coop. You can call me Coop. Thank you.
Hey,
What was that?
don't hit me.
Okay.
Well, she can ask, but the paintballs keep coming, and... Wimple tweezers into the moat.
She tries to hold on, but holding on simply guarantees a trip south into the badoosh. Bad luck, Sid.
Sydney! So she was good on the barrels, not so good on the mace. How about the battle axes?
Excellent. Crosses them with ease.
How about the bridge? Oh.
Crunkle Fest.
And the replay shows that Sydney also had paintballs and the water cannon to deal with.
but 3:17 is the fastest time today. Well done, Sid.
For the last time, it's Sydney!
Purple horses!
So Nicole likes purple horses, but will she like blue thorn and purple kookaburra?
Come on, Nicole. We're waiting.
We are. There's Nicole. That's the pretty face I want to see.
Are you scared, Nicole?
I would be looking at Thorn.
Oh, no.
Drumfield! Well, Cook manages to splat Nicole and defend Thorn at the same time. Now, that's multi-skilling.
Bit baby! Bad luck, Nick.
Oi, do you want another pie?
No, sorry, Nicola.
She hates you.
I wouldn't like me after that.
Great job down the incline.
Whoa, you got skills!
She has Cook, but she'll need them to cross those axes.
I can see you, Nicole.
Yes, Krog, so can we.
Oh, squat drops.
Oh, not anymore.
Well, a fine contender for Splat of the day there, but despite a great start, Nicole has run out of time and won't be going through.
Here's our next attacker, Olivia.
Purple penguins roll!
What's with all this purple today?
How you doing there, sweetheart?
Belfast!
Well, Cook's having a purple patch with that Splatzuka.
Hey!
Hey, you can't throw that back.
Roll back.
What's Cook's response? Five! 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 Five!
Good.
That's quite a response.
Has it put her on first stride? Fishy spittle, yes it has!
Cook and the rolling mace, what a dastardly devious double act.
Bum bums!
Thank you.
But what's this? Olivia's still throwing paintballs.
Don't mess up my hair.
Can Olivia make it over the axes? Me daddy!
I don't think you'll be seeing any purple penguins today.
Croc Ness really knows how to put a downer on things.
It gets worse. Olivia's just run out of time too. She's out.
Oh, look, purple penguins.
Waffle King! Waffle King?
That's funny. I thought you were the king of waffle.
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I suppose if you look at it
Stop
from...
waffling. Oh, no waffling from Cook.
What are you doing with that ammunition?
Hey, you can't do that.
Clever. Connor's got a paintball and it's thrown the defenders.
All right, here comes the splat for you.
And Connor throws the paintball.
Well, it may have distracted Thorn and Cook, but the Mace is having none of it. Scuzz Chugger!
Well, that was a great showdown with the defenders, but it cost him too much time, so sadly Connor is out.
Here's Derek.
D-Rat, what's happening?
D-Rex, a.k.a. King Derek.
How you going, brother? You right?
What's happening is you're gonna fall in the mouth. That's what's happening.
Can Derek prove Thorn wrong?
Ratchety flatchets. No, he can't.
A classic case of too much speed across the Mace, then there's no room to put on the brakes.
Meet Croc Ness up there. She's on the water cannon.
You don't look cold enough, Derek.
You know what they say, Derek? What goes up must come down.
Yep, and that's you going down.
Well, it seems all the defenders want to do is talk poor Derek into the moat.
You know, if I had to listen to them all day, the moat might seem like the best option.
Despite all that, he
Yeah.
finishes in 4:32. D-Rex might still become king.
Don't know what that dance is about.
Baldy meatballs!
Stephen! How you going, mate? Not too good, a little bit wet.
Well, poor young Stephen barely gets a chance to start before Cook starts on him.
Yes, the barrels are hard enough without Cook yapping away.
Oh dear, Cook sings and splat.
Yes, Stephen must be a music lover. He simply couldn't deal with that bum note from Kookaburra.
Come on, Stephen, let's go.
More singing from Cook and floppy ham.
Let's hope Cook doesn't release any singles soon.
Yes, but we have to release Stephen as his time won't cut it. That's the end of round one, so let's see who's through to the stockade. Sydney leads the way, followed by Derek, Travis, Jennifer, Dominic and Marco.
Impressive. I mean, Sydney was over a minute faster than the other attackers.
But everyone starts from scratch in the stockade. Which means that crown could still be anybody's.
So expect plenty more action, excitement and tension.
Not to mention plenty more splatting.
Well, don't then.
Don't what?
Don't mention it.
Now, in honour of the musically challenged Kookaburra, here is world-famous tenor Dickie Splatalot with a summary of round one, accompanied by me on the kazoo.
Sydney the banana warrior, she's fast and nothing worries her. D-Rex is a happening attacker, who happens to be called Derek if that matters. There's Travis the kangaroo, platypus, and Jenn who belongs in a circus. That leaves us with Dom and Marco, who makes six but only four can go through.
Lovely. In case that made no sense whatsoever, here's the leaderboard again. Sydney, Derek, Travis, Jennifer, Dominic and Marco. Now remember, the four attackers who survive this round will be competing for the crown in the grand final. Trousers. Right, to escape the stockade, the attackers have to cross the barrels and leap onto the mini hexagons.
Where they can reach up for the ladder rungs, they'll need to make their ladders.
All this time, the stockade will be filling up with foam and water.
Once their ladders are complete, they can grab one of 4 flags before making their escape.
So, 6 attackers, but only 4 flags.
Yes, that is the evil genius behind this round. 2 attackers are going home whatever happens. And talking of evil geniuses...
He's a genius show-off, the one and only Gildar. She's a genius scaremonger. Say hello to Nitrous. And finally, the grimy and slimy...
Tinker.
He's a genius at avoiding showers.
It's not going to be pretty.
Yes, I am.
Yes, it's the defenders.
Don't you just love Gildar? Back to the attackers. Sydney's in the yellow stripe. Derek wears orange. Jennifer has the red stripe. Travis has gone for pink.
Which has attracted the attention of both Tinkor and Gildar.
Dominic has the orange stripe, and Marco is in all yellow. The klaxon sounds.
And Nitrous starts foaming.
Barrels of foam. How will the attackers deal with this?
Well, Marco's made a confident start there.
He needs one after finishing last in the moat challenge. Oh, Gildar with a goo grenade splat, and Marco leaps for cover.
Oh, even more goo from Gildar. Warwick!
That splat actually knocked Sydney off her barrel.
The foam is rising and so is the tension as Gildar now switches to the slime stick.
And splats Derek off his hexagon.
And Gildar has done it again. Thank you.
Dominic?
Yes?
No, attacker Dominic has his first run.
Gentlemen, some help, please.
Gildar to the rescue with another goo grenade.
Another good shot. High five.
Gildar and Tinkor have turned into the Chugger Brothers.
Splat me.
Splat you.
Gildar!
Yes.
You seem to have something on your face.
Don't touch me.
Gildar was definitely having a bad hair day.
Meanwhile, Sydney now has a rung and Dominic
Yes?
makes another leap.
Travis now collides with Marco. Yes, he's really got him over a barrel. Quite literally, get it?
Yes, boss.
Miss Sassy. Yes, you. Take some of this.
Nitrous is now on the right lava, quite literally.
Okay, calm down with the puns.
But she is. She's really got it in for Jenn with that foam cannon.
And Gildar's got it in for Derek, whilst Derek's mid-jump.
I think that sums up this show perfectly. You won't see that anywhere else.
Tinkor's now up to something.
Looks like Derek might be on the receiving end.
Yoo-hoo, orange. Say cheese.
Orange, cheese and slime. Tinkor at his best there.
Dominic can't stop leaping and now he can't escape Nitrous.
Come on, attackers. Nitrous is waiting for you.
Sydney is making progress with her ladder.
But Tinkor is defending his little heart out. Wham shacker!
Derek showing us how to leap the hard way.
How about Travis? Good leap and a smooth splat into the foam.
Here's a bird's eye view. No, make that a Derek's eye view.
Who's Tinkor sliming?
Dominic!
Yes?
I'm ignoring you.
Now we think that's Marco with another rung. Hard to tell with all this foam.
It hasn't stopped him from leaping though. Great effort.
Look out for the domino effect this leap has. Marco leaps and tags Sydney, who collides with Derek, and down they both go.
None of that slows Marco down. He's leaping, climbing and building. That's his last rung.
And as a special treat, Tinkor gives him a thorough sliming. Marvellous!
Yes, Tinkor really is a little slime ball.
Things are hotting up now as Marco grabs the first flag.
And only seconds behind is Dominic. Don't say anything.
Marco is on his way up.
Oh, and Travis now has the third flag. Only one left. So Marco makes it to the top and wins the second round.
Dominic rushes over to his ladder and makes it through in second place.
Narrowly beating Travis into third place. What a race.
But this is where it gets nail-biting. Who will grab the last remaining place in the grand final?
Jennifer's finished her ladder, but Sydney and Derek are still after rungs.
Gildar! Sassy!
That's
It's
it.
Sassy!
Where?
There, she's climbing
And
up
Jennifer
the
has the last flag. She's heading towards her ladder. But just look at Gildar.
He's still furious about Tinkor messing up his hair.
It won't bother Jenn, though, as she's through to the final.
Which means it's farewell to Derek and Sydney.
So we have our finalists, who take in a sneaky peek at the grand final course. Through are Dominic, Jennifer, Marco and Travis.
They'll be mighty relieved right now. They've already overcome 2 incredible challenges, but we've saved the toughest one till last.
All 6 defenders will be protecting the crown in the final. Plus, the obstacles just get bigger.
And they don't get any bigger than the Titanic Teeter-Totters.
Our brave attackers must get over them and past the defenders in order to claim that Splatalot crown. Go on then, Dick. Splat me with some splat stats. Here's your hat.
OK, well, we said goodbye to Sydney and D-Rex in the stockade. They were the fastest attackers in the moat challenge, so it just goes to show that speed isn't everything on Splatalot. In fact, Marco, who finished last in round 1, then went on to win round 2, so he could well be the new favourite. On the whole, the defenders have been well behaved today. Not much bickering, but that could all change in the final. Doesn't take much to set them off, you know, especially when all 6 are involved.
Take your hat off. Back to the attackers. Dominic, Jennifer, Marco and Travis are today's finalists. The end of the show is in sight.
Oh, yes, but not before we see a whole lorry load more splatting, courtesy of the guys we love to hate, but we secretly love a bit.
They are Nitrous, Thorn, Tinkor, Crockness, Gildar and Kookaburra.
And, of course, there's the course.
Clever.
Our 4 brave warriors start with a cleansing mud bath.
They then slide over the slippy slides towards the titanic teeter-totters.
The barrier of all barriers and the leaping lily pads await.
But beware, the defenders are well armed at this stage.
The water wall is then all that separates them from the Splatalot crown.
Well, the defenders are getting into position. Gildar's washed his hair, so let's bring out the attackers.
Dominic is wearing orange and blue. Marco is in yellow. Then Travis is in pink. And Jennifer in purple and orange. There's a klaxon, and they're off into the mud bath.
Thorn and Kookaburra are waiting to hose them down with foam cannons.
There's snow way out. Get it? There's snow way out because it looks a little bit like snow.
It's snow time for puns, Kook. This is the final.
Oh, and Marco has the dubious honour of being the first to fall off the teeters.
Dominic just holding on, but Cook slimes him off. Splat!
Travis is the next to teeter, and they're all starting to fall.
Jenn still up. Whoa, no, she isn't.
So the teeters once more claim 4 victims.
Dominic now making progress until Tinkle splats him.
Yes, the replay reveals top work from Tinkle there with an ankle-biting paintball.
Yes, Tinky! High 10!
Oh, splat! Marco is down again.
These teeters are really taking their toll.
And so is Thorn now as he vaporises Dominic.
Oh, and this is new. Gildar is adding more slime to the paintballs before Coop fires them. Is that allowed? Dawlish! Puddler!
Oh, load it up again! Load it up again!
Well, Marco won't be happy with this new tactic. The defenders certainly seem to have the upper hand in these early stages.
Travis nearly. No, he's off.
Cropnest still sliming Dominic.
And Kookaburra still has his sights set on Marco.
Plymouth!
And the poor lad's down again.
Marco must be wondering what's going on. The poor lad has been splatted 3 times now in exactly the same place.
Travis totters again, but here's Jenn. She looks more balanced.
Nikki! Well, a lesser warrior would have been knocked down there, but not Jenn.
And she makes it to the barrier, but slides back down. And the rules state she has to start all over again.
So can Travis capitalise on that? Yes, yes, yes. No, he can't.
How about Dominic? He's on top of the barrier, but Nitrous has spotted him.
No, my dear! There's no stopping in war!
He leaps, and yes, he's onto a lily pad.
But the defenders will be onto him now.
Jenn still can't get over the barrier, but what about Travis? He succeeds this time. Come on, Platty-Roo. He leaps, and yes, he's onto a lily pad, joining Dominic.
It's not easy, is it, my boy?
Understatement of the year there from Nitrous, but Dominic is still making progress.
Here's Marco heading for the barrier. He's up.
But he slides straight over. You have to plant 2 feet onto the barrier before leaping, so that won't be allowed.
But Dominic leaps and plants both elbows on the platform, which is allowed.
Jenn is still teetering skillfully, but she's way behind Marco, who is now approaching the water wall.
Jenn won't give up, but Marco is now even further ahead.
Too late for Travis?
Possibly, but it's definitely too late for Marco.
Jenn is on the barrier at last, but Dominic has finished his climb. He reaches for the crown, and yes, it's all over. History has just been made. Go on, say it, say it.
OK, all hail King Dominic.
I'm the king. Who's the king? Yes, I'm the king. That's who's the king.
You are not the king.
Ha! Are you the king? No, I'm the king. Is Dick the king? No, Dom's the king.
I'm never going to hear the end of this. Here's Splat of the Day. Today's Splatlight happened in the Moat Challenge when Nicole took on the battle axes and came a cropper to the choppers.
But wait, there's more. We have to see Gildar's new hairstyle one more time.
Don't touch me!
What a double act.
Ah, so the defender's also getting splatted today. That's an extra bonus.
Yes, but nothing beats the fact that our new king is called Dom.
OK, let's see how he did it. That's him, not you. Dominic wasn't a high flyer in round 1.
And he only came second in the stockade.
But he led from start to finish when it really mattered.
And still had time for some top splatting before becoming King Dominic.
I'm the king of the castle.
All hail King Dom.
Can we have an attacker called Dick next time, please?